child's pose. So as you sit back into your hips, send your knees up wide, and you might try just tucking your toes this first time, just to let the arches of your feet get a little stretch first. And then move through your hips and ribs and start working your forehead toward the floor as you work your arms forward. And start getting just that lengthening of the rib cage, the softening into your tailbone. Then when your toes feel ready, go ahead and soften those under and let that tailbone reach back, lengthening through your lower back space. We'll take one more inhale straight through the center. And on your next exhale, we'll walk our hands off the mat to the right. Lower your chest toward your thigh and your nose toward your knee. And then try to crawl your left fingertips further than your right fingertips. Really open up through that rib cage as you take a deep breath in now. Release it on your exhale. Walk your hands back through center and over to the left. And then crawl your right fingertips further than your left, lengthening down that right rib cage. Take a deep breath there. And then exhale, release. Move your hands through center. Spread your fingertips wide. And then exhale, shift your shoulders forward. Step your knees into table. Press away from the floor and round your spine in cat spine. Tuck your tailbone and soften your chin. Let your head hang heavy. Then release your rib cage. Lift your tailbone. Look forward. Cow spine. Then again, press round into cat. Go in a little deeper. Then inhale, release to cow. Look forward. Then square your hips and shoulders in table. Tuck your toes. Look at your knees as you lift them up. And then press away from your floor. Reach your rib cage through. And then lift the tailbone and feel your heels reaching toward the floor. Really press off your fingertips so your chest and shoulders reach through. Then bend your right knee and let your left heel deepen toward the floor and peek under your right arm at the same time. Then switch your heels and switch your gaze to the left. Then one more time, we'll look to our right as the left heel deepens. And then we'll look to the left as the right heel deepens. Then we'll press both heels in that pull down dog again. We'll look forward at our hands, soften your knees, and walk to the front of your mat. As you spread your toes, feet are hip distance apart. We'll let our arms fold over the top of the head, release the spine. Take a long breath in here. Then you want to engage through the soles of your feet. Feel like they're pulling toward each other as you bring your hands to your shins and lengthen into flat back. Then we'll soften into our knees. Bring your hands to the thighs. Spine is still long here. We're going to press away, lift the heart forward. Draw the shoulders away and find your mountain pose. Inhale, reach your fingertips to the sky. Then open your palms, sweep your elbows. Left elbow tucks underneath right. And then you'll lift your elbows up and away. Feel that space between your shoulder blades widen. Take a breath in here. Exhale, release your arms, sweep to the sky. Then open palms, come down, right elbow under left. And again, we lift those elbows up, create some space between the shoulder blades. Inhale there. Exhale, release your arms, fill it up. Here we'll bring our hands to the lower back space. The shoulders pull away. We're reaching our knuckles toward the floor and then bending the knees. Dropping the rib cage and then lifting the arms away from the lower back, lengthening through the back of the legs, letting the head hang heavy. Then we soften into the knees, bring the fingertips to the floor. Keep your right foot forward and take a big step back with your left foot. Make sure your right shin is straight up over your ankle.
We'll tap that left knee down and look forward. So we're just going to move into that hip space a little bit. And then we'll push that left heel back. Then we'll tap down and look forward. And we'll push the heel back. This time that knee will tap down and stay there. The toes will drop under. You'll keep your left hand on the inside of your right foot. You can be on fingertips if that, or on a block if you like. Right arm is going to reach to the side. As you press off your left hand, take your right hand up. Bring your fingertips behind your ear and try to nudge that right elbow toward the ceiling. Still reaching the front of the left hip forward. Try to press down on the top of your left foot so you get a deeper stretch through the hip flexors. Then take your right hand up to the sky. And then bring your right fingertips on the inside of your right foot. Walk your hands toward your left knee as you lift your right toes up. Then move your right hand to the outside of your right leg. Lower that long spine toward that extended right leg. Your toes are lifted, your right hip is pulling back. Take a deep breath into that hamstring. Then bring your right toes back down to the floor, tuck your left toes. Lift your left knee. Shift your weight off your right leg, bending your left knee. We'll spring that left foot forward. We'll bring our weight to our left foot, step the right foot back, wiggle the ball of the foot, create that nice distance between your feet. Tap your right knee down and look forward. Then lift that right knee, press that heel firmly back. Then tap the knee down and look forward. And press that heel back one more time. Then that right knee will come all the way down. You'll drop the toes under, reaching the front of your right hip forward. Right fingertips will stay under right shoulder. Left arm will reach to the side. You'll press off right hand. Left arm will reach up. You'll bring the fingertips behind your ear. Try to nudge that elbow toward the sky. Now press down on the top of your right foot so you get more length through the front of your right hip. You might take a little weight off that right knee. Hold inhale. Then the left arm will reach up. It will come to the inside of your left foot. You'll walk your hands back toward your right knee, lifting your left toes. You want to straighten that left knee as you bring your left hand to the outside or up onto the thigh, whichever one's better for you. That left hip pulls back as you lower your chest toward your thigh. It feels like that left hip bone is pulling straight back. Deep breath, inhale and exhale. And then we'll bring the left toes back down. We'll move our left hand back to the inside, kick that left leg round. Tuck your toes, walk your hands forward, sit back into your hips. Spreading your fingertips wide. Again, we're looking back at our knees. You lift the knees, lift the tailbone, and then lower the heels. Deep breath, inhale and exhale. Inhale, come out to your plank. Tone into your belly space. Choose knees or toes. Elbows will hug the rib cage. We'll soften the hips. Let the shoulders pull away. Slide the forearms out. Lift out of the top of the head. Take a deep breath, inhale. Maybe you press off your hands to get a little more height. Lifting the elbows. Inhale, we lower the rib cage. Move the hands back to the sides of the waist, elbows in tight, tuck the belly, press up to the knees, tuck the toes, press up and through down dog. Look forward and move hands and toes to the front of the belly. Chest to thighs we fold. Hands to shins we lengthen, plump back. Softness in your knees. Hands to thighs, long spine. Press, stand up, find your mountain. Inhale, reach, fill the fingertips to the sky. Open the palms. Sweep your arms down. Left elbow under right. Lift them up. Maybe this time you cross at your wrist as well. Getting deeper into that right shoulder. A little bit of a back bend as you lift your chin. Inhale, release, fill it up. This time, right under left. Right under left. Lift up. Again, maybe a cross-legged wrist for that eagle arm. Spread that space between your shoulder blades. Inhale, release, fill it up. Bring your hands behind your back, roll your shoulders back. Bend your knees, lower your chest. Lift your hips, let your arms lift up and away from your lower back. Head hanging heavy. Bend your knees, fingertips to the floor, right foot forward, left foot back. We take that left hand and plant it under left shoulder. Again, you can use a block or tented fingertips if you like. Right arm comes out to the side. We press up the left hand, reach right arm up, look up, try to stack those shoulders. Now, as you release that right arm, bring your right forward to that right thigh. Drop your left heel open. Make your feet strong. You're going to sweep that left arm up and over your ear into side angle. Lengthening that whole left side, lifting out of the rib cage. Breathe, inhale. Exhale, push off your right leg, reach your left arm back. Stack your shoulders over your hips and then float that right arm forward. Warrior two. Feet are strong. Right shin is straight up. Your knee is reaching out toward your pinky toe. Then you'll press away from your right leg. Reach up tall for a gentle warrior. On your exhale, both arms release behind your back. Bend that right knee again. Bring your right shoulder to the inside of your right knee and bow your head down. To any degree, lift your arms up away from your lower back space. Hold, inhale. This is humble warrior. And exhale. Release your fingertips on both sides of your right foot. Lift your left heel and turn back to the front of your mat. Shift your weight and step your right foot back. Find your plank pose, toe and belly space. Press away, lift up, down dog. Inhale, come forward to your plank. Choose knees or toes, elbows hug, hips soften, shoulders back, up dog cobra. We find our breath, inhale. Exhale, we lower. Again, we tone in, brace the core, press up from knees or toes. Find plank, press up and through down dog. Look back. Inhale, look forward. Move to the front of your foot. Head and chest fold. Engage the soles of the feet. Bring your hands to your shins, flat back, relengthen. Keep that long spine as you bend your knees. Lift your torso up, shoulders back, mountain pose. Inhale, we fill it up. Open palm, sweep, right elbow under left, lift those eagle arms up and away. We're going to keep those eagle arms and find chair pose. Drop into your tailbone, elbows out in front of your chest. Then you'll take both elbows, you're going to nudge them in toward your rib cage. Lower your forehead toward your palms. This is nesting eagle. We find our breath, inhale. Exhale, release your arms, fill it all the way out. As you release, left under right, lift it up. Sit back into that chair. Breathe, inhale. Nesting eagle, elbows to ribs, forehead toward thumbs, deep into your hip bones. Then you release your arms, inhale them. Here we bring our hands to we release our hands behind our back, Soften the chest. Lift the tailbone, reach the arms up and over. Soften the knees, fingertips to the floor. This time, right foot steps back. Left shin straight up, you wiggle that right toe until you're on the ball of the foot and the leg is lengthened. Right hand to the floor, tented fingertips if you like. Left arm out to the side. Press up right hand, left arm lifts up. Legs remain strong. We hold on our inhale. Then that left forearm comes to that left thigh. Take your right heel and drop it open. Now make that right foot nice and strong. Reach that right arm to the sky. Looking up at right hand. Try to stack those shoulders. And then that right arm's going to reach over your ear for that side angle. Stretch from fingertip to toe. Then pull that right arm back, lifting your shoulders up over your hips. Release your left arm forward, relax your shoulders. Warrior two. Again, make your legs nice and strong. Press. Inhale, push off left leg, reach up tall, gentle warrior. Here the arms release behind that back space. Shoulders relax. We rebend that left knee. The left shoulder comes toward the inside of your left knee. The head hangs heavy. We bow. Arms lift to any degree away from the lower back. Legs are still strong here. One more inhale. Release your fingertips on both sides of your left foot. Lift your right heel. Rotate that hip forward. Shift your weight. Step your left foot back. Find your plank. Press away from the floor, down. Inhale forward to plank. Knees or toes, elbows, hips, shoulders back, up dog, cobra, or sphinx, whatever's comfortable for you. Inhale, we lower. The hands to the sides of the waist. Tone your core space. Exhale, we press. And this time we'll soften the knees, sit back into child's pose. Let the forehead and chest reach toward the floor. We've got one more circuit through, adding our eagle balance with it. Let the tailbone relax, let the forehead get heavy. Feel free to grab some water if you'd like. Long inhales through the nose. Long exhales off the back of the throat. One more of those long breaths in. And exhale. Fingertips walk forward. Shoulders shift, toes tap up and through down dog. Look forward, hands and toes front of the mat. Chest to thighs, we fold. Hands to shins, we lengthen. Bend into your knees, hands to thighs. Heart lifts forward, shoulders pull away from mountain pose. Inhale, we fill. Open your palms. Exhale, release. Right elbow under left. Then those eagle arms lift up. We sit into our chair. Toning into the sides of the waist, dropping the tailbone. Then we bring the elbows to the ribs and lower the forehead to the thumbs. On your exhale, you're going to untangle your arms, reach them out wide. We bring our weight to our right foot. Lift that left heel up. The left knee stays bent. You flex the ankle and spread the toes. Reach those big, wide eagle arms out. Hold on your inhale. Now on your exhale, you're going to slowly extend your left leg. You're going to drop your left toe down. You're going to rotate your left shoulder down, reach your right shoulder up. Wiggle into more space when you need it. Then bring that right forearm to your right thigh. Open that left hip, dropping the heel. Sweep your left arm up and over your ear for side angle pose. Push off your left leg, take your left arm back. Push off your right leg, take your left arm back. Right arm comes forward, warrior two. Push off right leg, reach up gentle. Release your arms behind your back. Relax your shoulders. Bend your right knee, bring right shoulder to the inside of the knee, bow your head. Lift your arms away from your lower back, humble warrior. Inhale, release your hands to both sides of right foot. Lift left heel and rotate that left hip forward. Shift your weight, step your right foot back, find your plank. Exhale, press up and through, down dog. Really feel those heels reaching toward the floor. Inhale, come out to your plank. Choose your vinyasa, knees or toes. Elbows, hips, shoulders back, up dog cobra. Back down, press up, down dog. Paddle your heels, inhale, and exhale. All right, last side. Look forward, hands and toes front of mat. Chest to thighs we fold. Hands to shins we lengthen. Bend into your knees, tone your belly, lift your torso. Shoulders back, mountain. Inhale, we fill. Open your palms. Left elbow under right. Lift eagle arms off the chest. Tone the sides of your waist, sit into your chair pose. Breathe, inhale. Then nudge those elbows to ribs, nesting eagle. Forehead toward thumbs, drop into your tailbone. Then you release your wings out wide. All right, so nice, strong arms. The weight comes to left foot. Right heel lifts. The knee is bent. You lift the heel toward the sky. Flex the ankles, spread the toes. This is soaring eagle. So your right toes are your tail feathers. Hold, inhale. Exhale. Now slowly extend that right foot back. Bending that left knee, you'll gently lower that left toe. Spread your arms wide. Right hand then comes down. Left arm reaches to the sky. Look up, stacking those shoulders. Left forearm to left thigh. Drop right heel open. Sweep right arm up and over the top of your head. Open palm reaching toward the ceiling. Lengthen from fingertip to toe. Make your legs strong. Pull your right arm to the back, lift your shoulders. Float that left arm forward, relax those shoulder blades, but strengthen your arms, warrior two. Press off left leg, reach up, gentle warrior. Hands behind your back, shoulders wide. Rebend your left knee, bring left shoulder to the inside. Arms will lift to any degree away from your lower back space. Make your legs strong. Breathe, inhale, and exhale. Release your fingertips to both sides of left foot. Lift right heel, rotate your hip forward. Shift forward, step your left foot back. Press through to down dog. You've got one more of that upper body vinyasa. Inhale forward, elbows in, hips drop, shoulders back, up dog or cobra. Back down, use your toes. Press through, soften your knees. Child's pose. Very nice. Shift your hips. Let your forehead get heavy. Maybe bring your arms back. Let your shoulders relax. Take a long breath inhale. Side away, exhale. One more breath. Side away. We'll gently round the spine up. Bring knees and hips around. Make sure you've got some mat behind you. You're going to slide your left leg out. Draw your right knee in close to your chest. Then you're going to lift that right foot and place it over your left thigh. You're going to bring your hands right underneath your shoulders and step your left foot in. Then you're going to press up your hands and lift your hips up. This is figure four table. Let that right knee drop out to the side. Now, as you lower your tailbone, try to bring it in close to your left heel. Then turn your hands around. Lift your rib cage up and in toward those legs. Just get a nice right hip stretch there. Breathe, inhale. And exhale. Now, as we go into our seated twist, you can either step your left foot straight out, or you can fold it under your right hip. Your right knee is going to come straight up. You'll sit up tall on your sits bones. Bring your left elbow around your right knee. Nudge your right shoulder back and look over right shoulder. Lifting out of the sides of the waist, we breathe, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, we rotate back to our left just to release the spine. Then we come to center, uncross that right leg. It slides out as the left knee hugs into your chest. Then we lift that left foot and bring it over your right thigh. Again, you bring your hands right next to your hips and step your right foot in. You press away from the floor, lifting those hips into tabletop, dropping left knee out to the side. Now, as you lower your hips down, you bring them in close to your right heel. Turn your hands around, press off the heels of your hands and lift a tall rib cage in toward those legs. Breathing into that left hip space. Hold, inhale. And exhale. Then again, for that twist, either right leg goes straight out or right foot tucks under. Left knee comes up. Right elbow comes around left knee. Left hand moves behind, push with that right elbow, look over left shoulder. Open through your spine, inhale. Exhale, release to a gentle rotation to your right, release the spine. Inhale, come back to your center. You're going to find any seat that feels nice for you. Our ankles are not crossed over. There's no bone on bone. You can have a leg out to the side if that is better for you. We'll find our sits bones. Roll the shoulders back, lift the heart space. Take a sweep of your right arm, lift up, reach it over, open the rib cage. Then take those right fingertips and reach over. Maybe they can find the floor and you crawl them away. Long breath, inhale. Then we release that right open palm. It comes into that right thigh. The left arm does that big sweep up and over. We lower that right shoulder. And then those left fingertips reach out into that right corner. Try to crawl those fingertips away. If you have a block, this can help with this reach here. Take a breath, inhale. Open your left palm as it sweeps to the side. Bring your shoulders down. Soften your elbows, fingertips, and thumbs to touch. Take a nice long breath, inhale. Now exhale, just feel your body sink down into your mat, relaxing those shoulder blades into your back pockets. Again, inhale, we fill. Exhale, we empty. This inhale reaches fingertips to the sky. Exhale moves hands to heart center. And then with a gentle bow forward, we say namaste. Good work.
Thank you.
Thanks, Keith. Enjoy the rest.